Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So consider a generic twin jet attack aircraft. Okay, attack aircraft. Fine. The airplane has the following characteristics. The airplane has the following characteristics. Okay, characteristics. All right, and is please note down the problem. And is equipped with two jet engine with 40.298 kilonewton of static thrust. Please write down the problem. Static thrust, each at sea level. Okay, each at sea level. Okay, now up to here it is done. Then I will give a table where a specification of the aircraft is given. Write down here. Next steps. This is the parameter, and here we have specification. Yes or no? Parameter and specification. What is that? Check. Parameter, here it is given weight, then wing area, then aspect ratio, then post-wall efficiency factor. Okay, then they have given zero lift drag coefficient. Write down the given specification here. It is weight is 103,047 Newton. Once again I have to check. 103,047 Newton. Area of the wing they have given 47 meter square. Aspect ratio they have given 6.5. Okay. Post wall efficiency they have given 0.0 0.87. Zero left drag coefficient they have given 0.032. Please write this. Please write this. These are the specification means given data. Okay. These are the given details. Okay. Done. Fine. Now next is it is done. It is known. It is known that the specific thrust fuel consumption means CT. What is the CT? It is the specific thrust fuel consumption they have given in wording they have given. Okay. What they have given? It is known the thrust specific fuel consumption thrust specific fuel consumption thrust specific fuel consumption is 1 Newton of fuel of fuel per Newton of of thrust per, check the unit what they have given, you have to change accordingly. Okay, thrust per hour, right? The fuel capacity is the fuel capacity is whenever you are going to fly, then what is the fuel capacity? That is nothing but, or fuel capacity during takeoff, you can say the fuel capacity is 57,000 Newton. This is the amount of the fuel. Okay, fuel capacity. And remember, this fuel capacity means what? It is during the takeoff. It is during the takeoff. Okay, 57,000 Newton. The fuel capacity means whenever that aircraft is not going to fly, that time aircraft will not carrying the amount of fuel. What amount of fuel? 57,000 Newton. This thing. All right. Now, and maximum gross weight is 136,960 Newton. Just think this is the amount of the, weight of the aircraft when it is going to fly. Gross weight, maximum gross weight. Calculate. Full stop, no? Calculate the range and endurance. This is the finest and lengthy numerical. If you are able to solve this, then your range and endurance problem, you will able to cover all type of, what type of question they can ask in different unit. Now, if you solve this, then you may understand clearly. Endurance at a standard, at a standard altitude of 8 kilometer. Okay. Okay. At 8 kilometer, this is the problem. Yes or no? This is the problem. So you read it first, again, one more time you read, check what question they are asking. That is the important point. Yes or no? Range endurance, they are asking to calculate. Very importantly, you need to check this is what? This is the jet engine or propeller engine, propeller powered engine. Yes, this is the jet engine because thrust they have given. Huh? They said this is the in the problem like amount of the see read from starting they had given two jet engine no, and static thrust for that they have given. So overall you got the idea. Okay, this is what I mean jet engine. So for jet engine, okay, write down option. Write down option for this problem. This is the problem. This is a lengthy one. Okay, but anyway, if you able to solve, then it is fine for you. A range they have given to you 2770 kilometer and endurance they have given to you 3.82 hours. Option B. Check range is given 2770 kilometer and E they have given to you how much? It is 6.33 hour. Option C. Range they have given to you how much? 4250 kilometer and endurance they have given how much? 3.82 hours. Option D, range they have given 4250 kilometer and endurance how much? 6.33 hours. Please make a note of this. It's a nice question. Nice question. Check all the data what they have given to you. Yes or no? Check what they have given to you all the data. All right. Now, so let me circle the important part here. So because this is the general information for the aircraft they have given to you. Now, for the aircraft, they have given like generic specification of the jet attack aircraft. And what important point here? That weight, okay. Wing area they have given to you 47 meters square, aspect ratio or swall efficiency factor, zero lift drag. So this is the information they have given to you. Yes or no? Now we'll go for the next part. What they said. Check that fuel capacity they have said it is 57,000. Okay, it is 57,000. They have given the weight of the fuel means what? Means WF. Huh? Uh, W capital F or you just say fuel better. FUEL fuel. What is this? Gross weight they have said means when it is going to take off. So maximum gross weight means it is the initial weight. So in our formula it is W naught. Check it is W naught. Yes or no? At 8 kilometer that aircraft will what fly at 8 kilometer. That is one very important point you need to remember, because in formula, range and endurance formula, if you are using, and if there is a density, so density you have to keep at 8 kilometer. That is the one clue. It is very important. No, remember. Okay. Now range and endurance. So we'll proceed this. It is very simple one, but anyway, check. That aircraft is what flying. Okay, it is flying from sea level to this altitude is nothing but 8 kilometer. Okay, so what will be the density at 8 kilometer? You need to calculate first. Okay, so that is the one part. You will proceed like this. TH is nothing but T naught minus LH. T naught is what? 288 minus L is nothing but 8 kilometer. So 8 kilometer means 8,000 meter. Sorry, H is 8,000 here I am writing. L is nothing but 0.0065. Check. This is H. Okay, anyway, first I have written, no problem. Where is my calculator? So this is nothing but 288 minus 0.0065, okay, into 8,000. So I am getting 236 Kelvin. Okay, this is the TH. Fine. 236. Now if I want rho H by rho naught, so it is nothing but TH by T naught to whole power 4.25. What is the rho naught? Rho naught is the, what is the rho naught? Rho naught is the sea level density 1.22 kg per meter cube. So what is the rho H, which is nothing but rho at 8 kilometer? What is that? It is nothing but rho naught into TH by T naught 4 power 2.5. 4.25. Yes or no? 4.25. Na? Now, so what is this value? Check. 236 divided by 288 to whole power to whole power 4.25 into 1.22, right? I am getting 0.52 the kg per meter cube. So this is the one thing you got, density at 8 kilometer, which is 0.523. Why I have calculated this? Because I know that density term will come in range and endurance for the jet engine. Yes or no? Now we'll go for the, because it is the jet engine, because they have mentioned in problem itself. So for jet engine, what is the range formula? You check it. What is the formula for range and endurance? Let me write this directly, because this problem should not take more time, so we can go for another problem also. Yes or no? Now check. So range is nothing but 2 upon dt. Okay, and here it is CL or jet engine, CL to power 1 by 2 by CD. Okay, and it is 2 upon rho S. Okay, and which is nothing but W initial root W final. All right, this is the problem. Yes or no? So now if you go for this, then check TSFC, which is nothing but thrust specific fuel consumption, CT, they have given to you, but it is not given directly. It is given in different way. What different way? It is given that 1 Newton, check in the statement only, you will understand. It is given thrust specific fuel consumption here. Thrust specific fuel consumption is nothing but 1 Newton of fuel, okay, per Newton of thrust per hour. Okay, it means CT they have given in this format. Check, they have said 1 Newton, 1 Newton of fuel per Newton of thrust per Newton of thrust per hour, means per hour. This is the value, they have given. So basically, it is given. You can say it is given 1 Newton divided by Newton hour. That you can write, no? That you can write, because this you can write Newton per hour. You can write, and thrust is 1 Newton. No? That is the one thing. So you just convert this into 1 Newton divide by Newton second. So that will be the perfect unit. Yes or no? So here you may write CT is equal to what they have given. You read it, you will understand what unit they have given. Your TSFC, which is nothing but thrust specific fuel consumption, that is nothing but 1 Newton divided by Newton hour. You just convert it into second. So if you do this, then what you will get? 1 Newton divided by Newton as it is, but hours you can write 3600 second. If you solve this, then what you will get? Let me calculate. 1 upon 3600. It is 2.77 10 to power minus 4. Minus 4 Newton divided by Newton second. Now your unit is perfect. I mean, you can use this. This is the CT. Okay, this is the one thing. Second thing, what you want, check in the problem. In this problem, even though they have not given that, they have given the condition, but specification they have given, but they have not mentioned anything like calculate the range and endurance at standard altitude. So they have not mentioned any condition like maximum or maximum range and endurance condition like that. They have not given. Yes or no? Now, so but check the given data. What given data they have given? Based on that, it is possible to calculate like CLCD value, because root CL is there. Yes or no? And how to calculate that? Root CL, that is the one, CL by CD, root CL by CD, how to calculate that? That is the one point. So if they have not given, then what you will do? Because CL means what? If you want to calculate CL, then they should give velocity of the aircraft, or anyhow they should give the value. But if they have not given, what they have given? They have given zero lift drag coefficient, means they have given CD not. What is the Overall efficiency? It means it is E. So if, and what is this aspect ratio? AR. In, and they had not given any the velocity they have not given, so you cannot calculate CL value, lift coefficient you cannot calculate directly. Okay, fine. So in this situation, what you will do? Okay, so like if you read the problem, because most of time they will do like this, read the problem. If you are not able to understand like okay how to get velocity, and what should be the velocity and what should be the CL, if they have given CD naught and all, so CD naught, why they are giving CD naught, that is the one very important thing. Because if you check the formula, range formula, that CD naught is not required here, is it? Not required. Similarly, if you write the endurance formula also, what is the endurance for the jet engine? If you check the endurance formula also, in endurance also they have endurance formula also, that CD naught is not required. What is the endurance formula? It is 1 upon CT. Yes or no? And it is CL by CD. Yes, ln ln, it is nothing but W naught by WF. Yes or no? Here, if you say that meaning is very clear, they have not given the like condition. What condition? They have not asked to you what is the maximum range and what is the maximum endurance, but you need to think why, because they have given the data. What data they have given? They have given this value CD naught, they have given post hole efficiency, they have given aspect ratio, they have given, but these value they have given to you, but you in the formula, if you check in the formula CL power 1 by 2 by CD, it means CL and CD you are not able to calculate directly. CL by CD here also required, that you are not able to calculate CL. Why? Because CL if you want to calculate, then you should have velocity. Okay, so that time you need to think about CD naught, E and aspect ratio. When it will be used? When there is a condition. What condition? That maximum. So you need to, this is the note point. You also have to think in this way. In exam, suppose question will be asked like this. Then you have to write here, consider the consider the maximum range and endurance calculation as per then this problem will be very easy to you, no? Because if you consider like, okay, you need to calculate maximum range and maximum endurance, that time you will be able to use that CD naught, aspect ratio, yes or no, and overall efficiency. Yes. So first we'll go for the range. What is the range? Range, check. Range formula, if you check, it is nothing but 2 upon Ct and CL power 1 by 2 by CD. Okay, 2 upon rho S. Yes, in bracket initial weight W naught minus final weight W. Remember, this is not a fuel, this is the final. Okay, how to calculate final? If I should write final, no? Otherwise you may get confused, because fuel and final student may get confused. What is the final? So final is nothing but initial weight W naught minus what amount of fuel you have burned. If you remove that, what amount of fuel you have burned, if you remove that, then you will get the final WF. Now what is the check initial weight they have given to you? Okay, let me check my PDF, so better, because again and again I'm going back, so that is not good. Now, so initial weight is nothing but 136960. Yes or no? 136960. This is the initial weight minus what is the final weight you had calculated. It was given 57,000. Check that problem, read it. Yeah? So you will get. So what is the final weight if you calculate W final? So let me write 136,960 minus 57,000. So you are getting 79,960 Newton. 79,960 Newton. This is the final weight you are getting. Now use that. What is the value of the CL to power 1 by 2 by CD maximum? Because you have considered range max and endurance max also. So for that, what will be the formula? 2 upon CT. Yes or no? 2 upon CT. CL to power 1 by 2 by CD. Yes, CL to power 1 by 2 by CD, and this should be maximum. Okay, check the jet engine range, how to calculate this maximum CL, that we had seen that minimum drag condition, minimum power condition, and minimum thrust to velocity. In that CL to power 1 by 2 by CD we had calculated that time. You please go back and check it now. So you may get 2 rho s. Remember, this rho is nothing but at 8 kilometer, and here we have initial weight. Wait, this should be separate now. So I am going slow because last class we had seen that numerical, in that numerical we were not getting answer. So better we'll go slow and calculate properly. Fine. So how to calculate CL to power 1 by 2? It is given in your notes. Already I had calculated that thing. Thrust, this is the condition when thrust by velocity should be minimum. That we had seen, or maximum, that we had seen. Huh? That we had seen. If you go back and check it, so you may able to understand how to calculate CL, CL by CD, CL to power 1 by 2 by CD max, how to calculate. So yes, if you remember, it was thrust by velocity minimum. What was the formula? It was, it was, anyone, do you remember that? It was thrust by velocity minimum. If you go back and check the notes, so this is the condition where you will get CD naught 1 by 3 KCL square. This is the condition you may get now. If you check, please go back, check in your notes. It is properly derived. For that reason, that time I had derived, because I told you that time this will be used many places. Okay, so CD naught 1 by 3 KCL square. Yes. Now, so if you calculate what is the CL, what is the CL? So it will be, this is CD naught by is equal to 1 by 3, 1 by 3 KCL square, or I think it is 3. Can you check that? Can you check that once? It was 1 by 3, or I think it was 3 KCL square, if I am not wrong. Then only if you calculate CD naught by 3K, root CD naught by K, 3 CD naught by K. So I think it was 3. Check it. Check in your notes here, please. Even I don't remember, because
Hello.
that is the formula it was
Hello,
derived that time. So I think it was CD naught is equal to 3 KCL square. So if you go for the CL value, tell me somebody has 3 KCL. Yes, yes, very good. Thank you. 3 KCL square. Yes, it was given in your notes. I had derived that. So it is sometimes confusing. So for that reason also I am telling to you, you remember the formula, because sometimes minimum power and this CD naught, this thrust by velocity conditions may like uh, mismatch. Okay, so for that reason you remember properly. No? So it is nothing but CD naught by 3K root. Yes, you calculate that value they have given to you. What is the CD naught they have given to you, and what is the K? K is nothing but formula 1 upon pi EAR. Yes, they have given the value. What value they have given to you? Check that what value they have given to you. K, and this 1 upon pi. Post wall efficiency they have given to you 0.87, and what is the aspect ratio? It is 6.5. So if you calculate how much you may get, how much you may get, 1 upon pi divided by 0.87 divided by 6.5. It is, I think, 0.056. And what is the CD naught in the problem? They have given 0.032. In the problem it is given, please read that, 3k. K is nothing but 0.56. So this is the CL. How much? If you calculate, okay, CD naught is 0.032 divided by this value, okay, and if you take root of it, you may get, check, 0.435. Check quick. CL value I am saying, CL. Please go fast. 0.435. Am I right? Yes or no? I think this is correct. 0.435. Fine. So if you write CL to power 1 by 2 by CD value, what is the CL to power 1 by 2 by CD? What is the CL you have calculated? It is 0.435. Is 435 whole power 1 by 2 divided by, what is the CD? What is the CD? If you remember, CD is nothing but CD naught plus KCL square. What is the CD naught here? It is given. What is the CD naught? 0.032 plus. What is the KCL square? Check. KCL square is nothing but CD naught by 3. CD naught by 3. So if you calculate it, so in fact here also you can write this better. This is nothing but what? This is nothing but CD naught. Yes or no? So here you will get 4 by 3 CD naught. This derivation already I have done. Okay, so there should not be any doubt here. Why this is happening, what happening here? So don't think in that way, because already I have derived. So I am considering you guys remember that result. No? Okay, if you calculate CD, then what value you may get? 0.032. Okay, 4 divided by 3. So it is nothing but 0.0426. Now all the result you have 0.0426. This result. Now you calculate this ratio. I need this. So this is nothing but 0.435. It is nothing but, check. If I am not wrong, then this result is 15.45. I am also calculating today because last class we had seen it was so much, problem while we were solving the numerical, because your calculation is, I'm thinking your calculation speed is what slow. So please go fast, no? So now you got it. CL to power 1 by 2 by CD. This is the maximum value you got. Now simply you just write all the results here. What is the formula? Check. Next page I will write again very fresh. R max. What is that? 2 upon CT. CL to power 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2. Okay. And what is that? 2 upon rho S. Yes or no? Here in bracket, initial weight minus final weight. Please write all the value. 2 upon CT. What was the CT you had calculated? Check in your notes. just now we had calculated that CT is nothing but 2.78 into 10 power minus 4 CL to power 1 by 2 by CD. You just now you have calculated how much? It is nothing but 15.45. This is the max value, okay? 15.45 in root 2 upon rho value density. What you had calculated? Check. At 8 kilometer you had calculated density. How much? 0.523. 0.523. 0.523 into area. Okay, how much that area they have given to you? Check it. They have given that area. How much? 47 meter square. 47 meter square. 47 meter square. Okay, fine. Initial weight. What is the initial weight? They have given to you how much? 136960. 136960. 136960. This is the initial weight minus. What is the final weight? Just now you have calculated how much? 79960. 79960. Okay. Now all the data I have written, only you have to perform calculation, use your calculator and get back to me how much you are getting. Go fast. Go fast. So if you do that, then range you may get nearby. Perform the calculation. You may get range nearby 2.77 10 power 6 meter. But if you check the answer here, it is given in kilometer, I think. See that unit, huh? That unit is kilometer everywhere, so you write it in kilometer. So 2.77 10 to power 6, if you write kilometer, then what you may get? You may get 2770 kilometer. This is the range. Okay. Now we'll go for the endurance. This is the range. Please calculate endurance. Similarly, endurance maximum you will calculate. Okay, sometimes in problem they will not tell you it is maximum or minimum, but you have to consider. All right. So you need to write 1 upon CT. Okay, CL by CD max. Fine. ln W naught by W. How to calculate CL by CD max? So this CL by CD max is nothing but what? Minimum drag condition that you must aware about it. Huh? So what is the CLMD? It is CD naught by K. Yes. What was the CD naught? What was the CD naught? It is nothing but CD naught is nothing but 0.032 divided by K. You had calculated. Let me write here better. 0.032 divided by K. You had calculated K. Yes or no? What was the value? 0.056. 0.056. If you calculate it, 0.032 divided by 0.056, you take root of it, you will get 0. 75. Now what is the CDMD? It is 2 CD naught. What is that CD naught? 2 into 0.032. How much? It is 0.064. You keep the value here, okay? All the data in front of you now. 1 upon CT. What was the CT? What was the CT? Check. It was 2.78 into 10 to the power minus 4. Now, CL by CD you got. CL is nothing but 0.75. 0.75 divided by 0.064. 0.064. In the formula ln W naught. W naught was initial weight. What was the initial weight? 136960. 136960. 136960. 79960. 79960. Okay. Now go for the calculation. 136960 divided by 79960 into ln 0.538 multiplied by 0.75 divided by 0.064 divided by 2.78 10 to power minus 4. This is what I am getting. So much huge value, but it is in second. We can calculate in hours. 22685. I'm getting 0.57. Remember CT unit you had calculated in second. This unit was in second, na? So this endurance is what in second. Now you calculate in hours. So what you will do? You will divide by 3600. So it is nothing but Emax 6.3 hours. This is the one value. And what is the Rmax? Rmax you got. Check 2770. 2777. Check the option now. What option is correct? Check the option now. Where it is? See? 6.3 hours. No? Check. Here. 270 is here also and here also. But here, this is what wrong. This is what wrong. What is the 6.3? Your option is B. Yes or no? Your option is B. So B is correct answer. So you may think like so much lengthy question, this type of question will not ask. Correct option is, that is true. This much lengthy question will not be asked to you. Only one thing will be asked to you, what? Maybe range or maybe endurance. Okay, maybe range or maybe endurance they will ask to you. So, and all the data will be available to you. In exam, I have seen what type of question they are asking. If this question would be asked in exam, then you know what they will do. They will give all the data. Only the thing they will ask only endurance or range. Everything they will give to you. In fact, sometimes they will calculate. They will give to you CLMD and CDMD value also. Or they may say like, okay, CL to power 1 by 2 by CD maximum is this, or they will say like CL by CD maximum is this. That ratio also they will give to you sometimes, because they don't want for 2 marks you give 30 minutes or 20 minutes or 1 hour for one question. They obviously, technically, if you think that is not possible, so whatever the question will be asked to you, they believe that within 2 to 3 minutes you can solve that problems for 2 marks question. Okay, so don't bother like, okay, in examination if question will be lengthy, then what will do? That time I'm sure question will not be asked. read it. If you think okay within 2-3 minutes I can finish, then I will do. Otherwise you skip the question. Sometimes it happens, very lengthy question they will give to you and solution will be lengthy, then you just skip that question because you have options. 65 question you have. If you solve 45 question or 40 question properly, you will be selected. So don't take risk in examination. If question is very lengthy, sometimes they will ask question in para. Very lengthy paragraph will be there. So student may read 2 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes. They will read the paragraph only. Don't waste time in such type of question. Okay, that is the rejection of the question. Selection of the question, you read it and you solve it. If it is possible, then you go for that. That is the selection of the question. You have selected that question. Rejection of question means you read that question. If you are thinking it is very lengthy, or sometimes it is calculation wise it is lengthy, you are able to solve, but calculation wise it is lengthy, you skip that question. That is the rejection of question. So in examination, you have to be careful about it. Okay. Sometimes there is the plan in examination. They may think like, okay, you will waste your time here, so they will do that question so that you can waste. Question will be very easy, but that process will be very lengthy. So examiner, they are asking you to solve that question so that you can waste your time. So be clever that time. Okay, be clever and be smart that time. That reject that question. I will suggest you reject that. Why I am suggesting you? Because I know total question are 65. So if you skipping such type of question, 1 or 2 question or 10 question also, or 15-20 question also, still you have 40 to 45 question in your hand, and that is more than enough for your selection. Hope you understood. All right. So these are the things. Now we'll go for the next. Okay, so this problem you have solved, right? This problem you have solved. There should not be any confusion. There should not be any confusion. And one thing I had not given. So you please make one table. So I'm just mark up this table only. Okay. For range and endurance. For range and endurance, just mark up this table. So it will be easy for you. Fine. Now, right. Endurance, and this is what range. Okay. You are talking about piston engine or propeller piston engine. What is the formula for it? It is if propeller efficiency, like in one numerical we had solved last lectures, that was propeller efficiency was given. If propeller piston or propeller, no? Piston propeller better, right? Full propeller engine. So propeller efficiency they have given, then you multiply by eta p. If it is not given, take one. Okay, Cp and 2 rho s. Okay, TL to power 3 by 2 by CD. Okay, then it is nothing but final minus initial. This is the range for what? The endurance for the piston. Okay, remember if they are saying Emax, so Emax will be CL to power 3 by 2 by CD. This will be the maximum. Okay, okay, and that minimum power condition, you know what is the minimum power condition? Minimum. This is the minimum power condition. What is that? It is nothing but CD naught is equal to 1 by 3 KCL square. This is the condition that you must aware about it. Okay. This is what? This is nothing but piston engine endurance. Similarly, you can write uh, for jet engine also. I would suggest you make by your own, because all the formula you have, it is given to you. So similarly, you write the endurance formula for the jet engine also. What is the formula? 1 upon Tt. Okay. CL by CD ln initial by final. Yes or no? This is the formula for the jet engine. Here also, if maximum endurance they are asking, then CL by CD should be maximum, means minimum drag condition. Yes or no? Minimum drag condition. Similarly, here for the, you just make proper table and remember this formula only. I would suggest don't go for more and more numerical, because if numerical will be asked, then you are able to apply this formula. How to apply the formula, that is very important. So now 2 3 problem you have solved, so you are now ready to apply the formula. Now your important job is to remember to mug up the formula. So for that, I would suggest you to take a big page and write formula properly. Okay, maximum minimum condition, and write the endurance and range formula first of all, and you mug up it. Okay, so what will be the piston prop range? That formula will be eta p, again propeller efficiency divided by cp. Okay, cl by cd ln, it is nothing but w naught by w. This is the formula for the range. Similarly, if you go for, you just make the one page and remember this. Okay, and another formula is nothing but for the jet engine, that endurance will be 2 upon c. Just now we had solved that, 2 upon ct, cl to power 1 by 2. I must write here cl upon 1 by 2 by cd, and 2 upon rho s. Just now we had solved problem based on it. It is w naught initial minus w. So just make one table and write the condition. If you are going to calculate, suppose E max for this, then E max will be what? CL to power 1 by 2 by CD max. And this is nothing but, what is the condition here? You know that CD naught is equal to 3 KCL square. Here, what is the condition for this? CD naught is equal to 3 KCL square. So this, if you remember this only, this condition, if you remember, then only you will to hit the question. Otherwise, there will be difficulties. Okay, so please be aware with this. There should not be any confusion about it. So I think range and endurance based problem, we had seen 2 3 problems we had solved. Still, range and endurance required. If in previous year problem will solve, if it is required, then again we'll solve it. Okay, so now I think we should stop this range and endurance topic. We should go for the other one. Yes or no? So now you are knowing that types of range. I would suggest you what is the types of range. So types of range, basically this is the theory part, but yes, I'm thinking some maybe it is asked, so in theory part also sometimes they are asking. So you should know types of range. Give a heading, a very small heading, types of range. Okay, types of range. So here, if you talk about the types of range in short, so I will explain by the diagrams. It will be easy for you. So this types of range, we have 3 types. It is called SAR. Okay, safe air range. Another is, again it is called, this is must write, safe. Again it is small sa, or I can write still air range. Still air range. Okay. Third one is still air range. Then GSAR. It is nothing but gross. It is nothing but gross still air range. So don't worry. I will speak here. Don't write anything. By just draw the diagram. I will draw the diagram. There I will explain. Still air range. These are the 3 types. Okay. Number 1, number 2. So sometimes if they will ask assertion region type problems, if they mention it, then you need to answer for it. No? Yes or no? Now we'll go for the diagram and base analysis. So that will be easy for you, and in short we can finish all. First one is nothing but still air, safe air range. Sorry, safe air range, which is called SAR. All right. What is the SAR? So you check the diagram. By the diagram only you will understand. It is the maximum horizontal distance. Listen carefully. It is the maximum horizontal distance that the aircraft can travel safely which consider the amount of fuel required for each segment of flight, which includes takeoff, climb, cruise, glide, and landing. That will be called as a safe air range. If you talking about the check, so diagram you draw it here. That's all. This means it's a very long distance, no? Okay. So check. This is called takeoff. This is called climb. This is called cruise. This is called glide, and this is called land. Okay. This is the whole distance. So if you talk about the safe air range, so this will be the safe air range, SAR. Okay. Means it includes all. It includes takeoff. So SAR means safe air range. It will include all takeoff plus climb plus cruise, glide plus landing. This will be called includes all. Must write includes all operation. This is called safe air range. Again, I will tell you. It will consider the amount of fuel required for each segment of flight, which includes takeoff, climb, cruise, glide, and landing. So this the whole distance will be covered from, I can say this is nothing but A to B. Then this will be called as a safe air range. Hope you understood. This is the diagram only you draw, so you will understand. Okay, it's very interesting thing. The thing is, if you go for definition, don't write definition, better you try to understand by the diagram. So second one is nothing but 2. What is this? Is still air range, small, no? SAR. What is that? Again, I will do the operation to you, so it will be easy to understand. Check, take off, climb, and this is going to, okay. So now see, I think this diagram I have not drawn well. Should be little bit. Now fine. So this is what? Take off, climb, cruise. There is no landing and gliding. So in this case, the aircraft is assumed to take off the fuel tank when it climbs and flies accordingly to any cruise pattern selected until all the fuel is consumed. The horizontal distance covered in this case is called as still air range. Means only till cruise you have to consider. Then what distance it is covered, this will be called as still air range. It is not safe air range, it is still air range. So this distance traveled, this will be still air range. Here you are not considering gliding and landing. So this small SAR means still air range includes what? Takeoff, climb, and cruise. Then it will be called a still air range. Okay, draw the diagram. What you have? Take off, climb, and cruise. Then for this distance, whatever amount of fuel you are carrying, so for this operation only, what operation? Take off, climb, and cruise, then it will be called as a still air range. Okay, now we'll go for the next. What it is? Third one is nothing but gross, still air range. Okay, this is called GSAR. What is GSAR? Listen carefully. If you talk about the gross still air range, so that means the aircraft is assumed to be at a selected altitude, means it is reached at any altitude. Suppose this is the aircraft, it is selected any altitude, it is from the sea level. Suppose this is the sea level, it is selected any altitude, just say it is suppose 8 kilometer. Okay. Now, what distance? Okay, fine. Aircraft is assumed to be at a selected altitude at which cruise is starting. At which cruise is starting. I am saying cruise is starting from here only. Let me give another color so it will be more clear. Now, suppose cruise is what is starting from here. Okay, cruise is starting from here only. So, oh my God. So, color, right. So, cruise is what is starting from here. Fine. It is starting from here and it is going for a long distance and it is ending. So this is the cruise. Cruise is starting here and cruise is what ending here. So this distance, okay, the aircraft is assumed to be at a selected altitude. I'm selecting it is 8 kilometer altitude, which cruise is started with full fuel tank and full flying speed. The takeoff and flying segment of flight are ignored. Then the horizontal distance covered until all the fuel is consumed is called gross still air range. So if I say what is the gross still air range, so you have to say this distance only. This distance is nothing but called GSAR. So that GSAR, it includes only cruise. So if you check the diagram, systematically I have explained. I mean, first I have taken full all the operation where it was takeoff, climb, cruise, glide, and landing. All the operation if you take, and for the full fuel tank, you are not going to refuel it. For the single filling of the tank, if this all operation if you covered, then what range horizontally, what distance, maximum distance it is covered by the aircraft called safe air range. Always remember it. Okay. Sorry. Second is from the operation takeoff, climb, and cruise. I have taken gliding and landing. That operation is what not considered here. If these three operation is what covered by the aircraft, so what is the maximum horizontal distance? That will be called still air range. Third, here in this case you have taken that aircraft, you already have selected one altitude, maybe 8 kilometer, 10 kilometer, 11 kilometer, and you have started your cruise with the full fuel tank, and until that fuel tank is not being empty, till that what maximum distance that aircraft is what covered called gross still air range. So these are the three types. I hope you all understand this types of the range now, because this is very important. Okay, this is very important. Many times I'm thinking maybe question will be asked this time, but till now they have not asked theoretically based on this, but future maybe they can ask. So please remember this type of types of the range. Okay, done. So again next class will be on Saturday. Okay, so meanwhile you do hard work, keep practicing previous notes, you go through it. Next class will have a that climbing flight. Okay, so climbing or maybe gliding depends. So do hard work. Thank you all.